which I recorded everything. I'm going to have to read it. Then you're not going to write two other paragraphs. You're going to write one big paragraph, one detailed paragraph. You're going to create two bodies. In the body, you're going to start with your premise. The reason that you believe the novel is better than the movie or the movie is better than the novel. You're going to introduce evidence with a transition word saying why you believe that. You're going to give some evidence. That's why you're not turning in your compare and contrast chart, because that helps you with evidence. And then you're going to justify why that makes it best. Now, again, so many of you guys are great at doing this and this. It's the evidence. It's supporting why you believe a way. You know, when you say, what's the best Halloween candy? Some of you guys would say Snickers or Reese's Pieces or Milky Way or Milk Duds. And again, why? You could say why, you could justify it. But give evidence as to why. That's where you guys are struggling. So you guys are going to do two of those. And then you're going to finish off with a conclusion. You're going to restate your claim. You're going to summarize your evidence. You're going to do what's known as a mic drop, how you get out of something. And again, I've got that all set up for you in this first RTL paragraph. So now, again, that darn video didn't work. That's what I get for using QuickTime and not Loom. I'm going to go into Tuesday. You guys can't get into Tuesday yet. That's why I have this video. You're going to download two more PDFs. You're going to download summary verbs. Because when you're going to summarize what this story is about, when you do a tag, you're going to have these verbs that you can use to summarize. Make sense? Okay. Then you're going to also have transition words that you're going to download. Transition words allow you to transition. When you transition means move across. You're moving to different ideas. When you use transition words, you're setting up, I'm going from my introduction to my first point. Then I'm going to my next point. Finally, I'm going to my conclusion, which I just used transition words for that. So I want you to download this because this will help you transition your ideas. Then you guys are going to need Cami. So again, if you don't have Cami on your computer, I'll help you download it. For those of you guys at home that can't get to Cami, you guys are going to have to write this out on a piece of paper. And you're going to have to take a picture of it and email it to me. I want you to do this on Cami because I'm not creating this on a Google Doc. I'm not going to worry about that right now. This is how you're going to create your rough draft. This is your rough draft to this assignment. Your central idea is going to be your claim. Your supporting idea is going to be your premise. Detail 1 is going to be intro to evidence. Detail 2 is going to be evidence. Detail 3 is going to be justification. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a text box for each spot, and you're going to type in there. Again, I could write it because of my Promethean board, but I'm not going to. You're going to create a text box for everything. Does that make sense? Any questions on this part? We're going to use Cami on this. I wasn't going to create another Google Doc. Okay. That's going to be your rough draft. And again, what I'm going to do my darndest is to see that if I can look at this without you turning it in, I'll give you points. And if I give you points and you turn it in, then I may have to mess with stuff. Finally, to get out of this, on Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to type your final draft. Everyone has one of these. This is just a paragraph. Again, you may look and say, oh, paragraph, that's easy, which I do agree. I think it is. Except this is extremely detailed. You can take, because every one of you is going to give one of these, we can take and make it black. You're going to fill in all of these parentheses, all of these blanks. You're going to change all this to a response to literature paragraph. Again, I pretty much did the tag for you, started it for you. You're going to put in one of those summary verbs, and then you're going to finish the thought. What was this novel and movie about? And then you're going to summarize in the movie or novel what's happening, what's the main plot. We're going to get into that in a little while. Then this claim, after reading the novel and watching the movie, do you prefer the movie over the novel or the novel over the movie? You're going to respond to that in a declarative sentence. You would say, after reading the novel and then watching the movie, I prefer the novel over the movie or the movie over the novel. That's your claim statement. Then you're going to move on to, again, this is going to be your body. Premise, the novel or the movie is better because why? That's what the blank is. You're going to introduce evidence. An example of this is when blank, here's your evidence right here. So that is a compound sentence. Then you're going to justify why, in your opinion, does this make the novel or movie best? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you're going to go to another reason. So this is your second point. Again, you have justification, you have premise, evidence, justification. And then finally, you're going to mic drop it. If you have to explain to a stranger who's never read or watched Bridge Terbithia, tell them in one sentence why would it be better to read the novel and watch the movie. That's what we're doing the rest of the week. There's a 90-point assignment. 20 points for your compare and contrast, 10 points for your rough draft CAMI, and then 60 points on this paragraph. Every one of the 6 traits of writing, ideas, organization, voice, words, fluency, and conventions is 10 points apiece. If you don't think you can finish this in class, I would suggest doing some of it for homework. You guys can clean up. We'll see you guys tomorrow.